Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and peace and salutations to Yakim out there pushing this word in truth and sincerity. May you brothers endure until the end. This is the brother Rai here with another video, and I'm going to get straight into it. Arrests have been made after two black Louisiana teens were beaten for talking to a white girl during a Christmas Eve bonfire. Completely uncalled for if you're not in the truth, but if you are, you know what I mean. And first I'm going to start off with two scriptures, Genesis 25:22-23. And the children struggled together within her, and she said, If it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of Yahweh. And Yahweh said unto her, Two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other, and the elder shall serve the younger. Salakia. So we'll get back to the article. As you can see, this Edomite beat up this Jake over here with his what was it? From the Boondocks, Thugnificent with his Thugnificent hairstyle, Salakia, and this pork skin Edomite, which, I mean, at this point, if you can't tell, I mean, he's literally red in the picture, so we'll get more into the article. According to Fox 8 News, Fox 8 New Orleans, St. James Parish Sheriff's Office officials say an arrest has been made in connection with two black teenagers who were beaten at a Christmas Eve bonfire event. Jordan Hitt, 21, was arrested December 28th and is charged with aggravated second-degree battery. Hitt is currently behind bars at the St. James Parish Jail in Convent and is awaiting a bond hearing. So like I said in let's get that in Genesis 25 and 22, 23, Salakia, when the Most High said, Two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And back in 22, and the children struggled together within her. As you can see, let me go back to the picture. These two nations are against each other, and as we get closer to, I'm going to get it in Jeremiah 30:7, alas, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. As you can see, we're getting closer and closer to Jacob's trouble, especially with 2018 coming up, which you can tell is going to be a crazy year. Let's get back to the article. LaQuisha Scott of 34 at Convent and Lahoma Dumas, 38 of Gonzales, said their sons, who are cousins, had gone to the bonfire celebration in Gramercy with a group of friends from the Ascension Parish who had never seen the bonfires before. The boys didn't know anyone who was lighting a bonfire but went to watch as many do. The annual holiday tradition, with more than 2 centuries of history, draws thousands of visitors, many from out of town and even out of state. And I'm going to give a quick shout out to GMS. I think it's At the Job, I believe. Sorry, brothers, if I didn't say your channel page correctly, but they went into bonfires in their Christmas Bash video when these bonfires were originally called bone fires because they were burning the bones of the children they sacrificed during the ancient times, which they just do wood now, but if they had the chance, in which the elites probably do, they burn children's bones. So let's get back into the article. Scott and Dumas claimed their sons were injured by a group of white males after a white female spoke to another black male who at the bonfire with their sons. A group of white males began to attack the group of black youths after the female spoke to them. And this is this very timely article, Ak and brothers out there, because me and the other brothers, we recently had a camp the other day where we were chopping it up after camp, talking and having a good time, and there are a bunch of Edomites down here uh, for the what is it, the Sugar Bowl, and probably also for the Saints game in Tampa that just passed. And as we were talking, a group of everybody was kind of walking in between us. But there's this one Edomite girl walking with her family, and she looked at one of the brothers and said, "If any of y'all look at me, my daddy's gonna whip your ass." Which, as you can see from this article, is the spirits coming back, and also that Edomite dad was probably popping his daughter, since that's a common known thing in that nation. But let's get back to the article. In a post, Scott also put up pictures of Dumas's son, Shannon Dumas Jr., 17, showing severe injuries around his eyes, cheeks, scalps, as well as what appears to be a split earlobe. Scott claimed her nephew had been hit with a Crown Royal bottle several times and knocked unconscious. Scott said her 15-year-old Sam has a sprained knee from the incident. Let's go down. Shannon Dumas explains that a white girl started talking to one of my black friends and they were running it with each other, and she had a boyfriend and her boyfriend got mad, which is usually how these situations start. A good example that I always like to go back to is Bakari Henderson in Greece. Him and a few of his so-called Edomite friends were chilling at a Greek bar when one of the waitresses, who was a Greek Edomite, came and started talking to him, and she only did it to get her boyfriend jealous. And her boyfriend came up to Bakari, and Bakari thought he had his Edomite boys backing him, but once the fight started, his boys, they ditched him, and you can go watch a video of it where a group of Edomites backed up the one Edomite, and they beat Bakari to death in the street. So, as you can see, it's going down, and I'm going to go right here real quick and go to a quick scripture. All right. Isaiah 13:13 through 15. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of Yahweh of hosts in the day of his fierce anger. And it shall be as the chaste roe, and as the sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, as you can see starting to happen now with race riots like Black Lives Matter and the Charlottesville thing, which in general, both of those were staged events, but you always got the people that aren't as attuned to these things that'll get on each side of the political line, which is going to happen, and it's going to be more and more people. But as I'll get back to the scripture, they shall every man turn to his own people, and flee everyone into his own land. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So as you can see, let's get back to the article. As you can see, Jake here was talking to Edomite girl, and he got his ass beat for it, him and his boy. So there you go. Let's get back to the article. And it's funny too, because I was talking to one of my cousins, and he's never been with a white girl before, and he's curious about it. And we were talking, chopping it up, and I was saying, "How you better watch out. These white boys are getting in that spirit again." He's like, yeah, I can see it. I can just see it in their eyes, and I can feel it. So even if he can see it, then you know it's coming." So I'm gonna get back to the article. And I asked him if he wanted to fight, and he said, "Yeah." So he was like, "Yeah." So I took my jacket off, and when I took my jacket off, somebody hit me with a bottle. And I fell, and they hit me again, and I fell again, and they started jumping me, Shannon Dumas said. He and his cousin insisted they did not throw the first punches. They say 5 or 6 white teenagers surrounded them and attacked. Alright. The dude's friend ended up sneaking up from behind, and they had pulled me by the hood of my jackets, said Scott. Sam Scott said. I'm going to go to a quick picture real quick. These days are coming back, brothers, and especially to you 2/3 out there. You think everybody's going to get along with this New Age Babylonian philosophy, but you're going to end up getting a Johnny Cage kick to the face. So I'm going to go back to the article and finish it out with that, and then another scripture. Officials say the investigation is ongoing and they are encouraging anyone with more information to contact the sheriff's office. Any witnesses out there, y'all should come forward. If y'all have pictures or videos of whomever or a video of them doing this, come out and let us know. Let the police know, let the news know, said Lahoma Dumas. I want to get the people in jail for it, said Sid Berthelot, deputy chief with the St. James Parish Sheriff's Office. Totally uncalled for what happened. It's a shame. We're going to bring the people who did this to justice. Some days it sure does feel like we're entering 1958 rather than 2018, that's a prophetic thing to say because we're going back into Jacob's trouble and that spirit's coming back, that 1958 Make America Great spirit. So I'm going to go to one last scripture. This is more so for Joachim out there than the 2/3. That this is what's happening right now is beautiful and it's only going to get better. And you just got to keep the faith till the end, because once we make it past this last hurdle, it's going to be all good. Second Esdras 16, 68 through 74. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away a certain of you, and feed you being idle with things offered unto idols. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach, and trodden underfoot. Like, I'm gonna just use Serena Williams with her chocolate-covered Edomite baby and the owner of Reddit. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord, which is probably going to happen soon to you brothers in Chicago. We'll all just have to wait and see what goes down with that whole martial law issue, which I know you brothers will keep us informed on. And Slakia 72, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. So you see, brothers, especially since we're going in and coming out of the Saturnalia and coming around the Passover, we just got to keep that faith, keep doing what we need to do, and if we're of the elect, we're going to make it. So that's it, brothers, and I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and peace and salutations to Yakim out there. Shalom.